Hey everyone, it's Majam here and welcome to this new speed build. So the house I'm building today, it took me a little while to build it. I think it took me 2 days, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I don't know if you realize this, but lately I've been taking my inspiration from floor plans. And this one, I took my inspiration from a picture from the website where I found all the floor plans I was inspired by. Or of, I don't know. Tell me in the comments because I have no idea how to say this. Anyway, so I took my inspiration from a picture I saw on this website, and I will put a link in the description for you if you're interested to see the picture I took my inspiration of. And I'm really happy with how this house turned out to be, but it took me so long to build that at the end I was a little bit tired because I was really focused on this house and I really wanted to finish it. And I have to say that for the bedrooms in this house, because there's 4 bedrooms, and I'm really sorry about that, I wasn't inspired at all for the bedrooms, except the one above the garage, which I'm working on right now, because there's a garage in this house. It's just purely decorative, but there's a garage. Anyway, so for the other bedrooms, I wasn't inspired at all, so there's just basic elements. I mean, how can I say this? Yeah, they are really basic. There's no personality thing. I wasn't imagining, as I usually do, a family in this house. I was just working on the house because I really wanted to build this house. I mean, the picture I saw was really inspiring, and I was really inspired for this house and not the family that I would be moving in here. So the bedrooms are really bare and without any personality, so I'm really sorry about that. But I mean, if you don't love this house, you can modify it as you want, and if you do, please, I would like to see the screenshot of what you did in this house. I would be really curious to see what you did with it. So yeah, and also there's some parts of this build that I really sped up really fast, and I'm also really sorry about that. But as I said, this house took me a really long time to build, and I couldn't cut everything. I mean, I cut some parts of the build and you don't really see them, you don't miss them, they weren't really important, but there was some part that I couldn't cut, and I had to speed up the speed build really fast. And this is something that I don't really want to do in my builds, because I want to make videos that I would like to watch, and I don't really like to watch speed builds that are sped up really fast. I don't enjoy them that much, so I don't want to do speed builds, really fast speed builds. But for this one, it was either cutting a lot of the speed builds or speeding up a few parts of it, and this way it wasn't half an hour long. And I mean, it's okay, you don't really see how fast it is sometimes, so hopefully you don't mind it. So yeah, so here you can see the basic shape of the exterior of the house. And also for the garden, I took my inspiration from the Let's Build that the Tides Changing is working on right now, because I thought that what she was doing for the garden was really interesting. And I mean, when I build, I tend to put a lot of plants everywhere, and sometimes I think there's too much plants. And in her Let's Build, she was placing less plants than what she usually do and what I usually do as well. So I wanted to try this out, and I tried it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think I'm gonna be working on that right now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am working on it right now. I will place few plants on all the garden. I will just, yeah, place a few plants like that. this way there's not too many greeneries all around, and yeah, I think it's better. It's how can you say this? I don't know, you know, it's not as heavy with plants as I usually do. So I'm really happy with how the garden turned out to be, as well as the exterior and the living and dining room, because I didn't follow the floor plan that is given with the picture of the house. I wanted to do something different. And I took my inspiration from my grandparents' house because I really think their house is family-ish. I really felt great when I was going to their house. And those last few weeks I wanted to build their house, but I never really did that. And I thought that in this house it would have been great to follow the floor plan of their house. So I followed it, at least for the main floor, the first level floor. The upstairs is totally imaginative. I mean, I totally imagine it and then I modified it as I wanted it to be. And also in my grandparents' house there's no master bedroom on the main floor, but in this one there is a main bedroom and bathroom as well in the main level. And also there weren't any pool in my grandparents' house. But I have to say that for the garden I was really inspired, and I really wanted for this house to have this family feel, because we've had the toddler stuff pack out this week and I didn't really use anything about this stuff pack yet, so I wanted to use some in this build, at least in the garden. And I'm really happy with how the garden turned out to be, how the living dining room turned out to be. The kitchen, I'm not really happy with it, but I think I said this in another speed build, but I don't really like kitchens. Even in real life, I don't really like being in a kitchen. I don't know why, it's not the place I like to be in. And in this house it was really hard to find how to place the kitchen, so if you come out with something better than I did, I would like to see it. So if you do, please share it with me on Twitter, I would like to see it. Here as well, I cut off a part of the build because it took me so long to find what to do with the stairs so that you can access the bedroom above the garage. And I don't know how long it took me, but it was, I think, 8 seconds on the video. So it doesn't seem that long, but 8 seconds to watch someone trying to figure out what to do with the stairs. Oh, that was really annoying, so I just cut off this part. And I've put tiles everywhere on the main floor because that was what was in my grandparents' house. There weren't wood flooring, that was tiles all around. So that's why I've placed this here. And this is the moment when I'm working on the dining and living room, and this is totally inspired from my grandparents' house. But I've placed an office space in the living room, and this wasn't in my grandparents' house, but I thought this would be great here because in the second level I will be doing a play area for the children, because as I said there's 4 bedrooms in this house, but there's 3 bedrooms for the children, and there's a bedroom with 2 beds, one for a child, another one for a toddler. So you can welcome a lot of children in this house. So yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to say about this house. I talked about the bedrooms, of course the garden. I'm really happy for you to see the garden because I really like how it is, and I was really imagining myself and maybe some members of my family hanging out in the garden. And yeah, I like doing that in my Sims builds because I don't know, I like to play in houses I would like to live in. This is what I do. So yeah, I mean, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it. If you like this house, you can also download it either using the link I've put in the description or looking for my origin ID on the gallery, which is Mojam11. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be.